Alright, 60 second summary for the new Shiinotic deck that puts your opponent's active to sleep and does more damage based on the amount of continuous head flips, essentially turning Pokemon TCG Live into TCG Pocket with the amount of coin flips you'll be doing. The only thing Shiinotic has going for it is the ability. If it's in the active, it can put your opponent's active to sleep. Sleep's not the best status condition in the game for stalling since they can flip heads and break it, but if you get lucky, well, the card still kinda sucks. That's because, as you might have noticed, it has a 2 retreat cost. Unless you put Shiinotic within 30 hit points of being KO'd, Rescue Board isn't going to cut it. And Latias EX doesn't work because Shiinotic's an evolution, so you have to rely on switch cards. Originally, the train of thought was that you'd pair it with Pecharunt EX and Morpeko, but that requires too much deck space and bench space, all to potentially accomplish nothing. So like Ross from Friends, I pivoted. Sleep is meant to be an annoying status condition. Why not pair it with Wugtrio and potentially buy yourself extra turns to mill out your opponent? Genius level decision if I do say so myself, and it was by far the list I saw the most success with. Or how about actually attacking with Shiinotic while putting them to sleep and building up damage with FROSLASS? Another brilliant choice by me. Of course though, the most logical partner is Jinx EX. If their active is asleep, Jinx EX takes a one-hit KO. In your head, it works. In reality, Jinx has to run Palkia VStar to get the energy attached, and at that point it's just better to play Palkia with Area 0. You can find lists for the Shiinotic decks in the description, just be prepared for the downward spiral you will experience as a result of all those Tails coin flips. When I thought that this was a Golden Go deck, I thought, oh, this is a free win. And then they hit me with the Ceruledge. So this is, what's free twice besides I Am Legend's mom? What else is free so easily? All right, so we don't need the TM evolution. The Surfer's kind of whatever. Let's just dig a little. You know, I don't want to dig a lot. I want to dig a little bit right now. We did mill one card. Well, that doesn't, I mean, that helps them. But Ceruledge is a free win. Golden Go is a free win. Put them together. When Ceruledge and Golden Go come together, they make it rain. I'm going to skibbity 115 stream streak. You know, if this makes it to the YouTube video and you're watching this on YouTube, join us over on the Twitch. You too could have a 115 stream streak and get absolutely nothing in return for that. I might make you a mod that could be seen as a good thing or a bad thing, but you will get to, you know, have a number go up on your screen. And that's cool. And they're drawing cards, which is a really bad idea against this deck. Now, we're not guaranteed to get the Shiinotic. Like, this is literally just a Wugtrio deck with extra steps. Hopefully they have a big hand after this. Oh, no, they won't, because they've already drawn with Golden Go. I was like, hopefully they have a big hand, because I'd like to get rid of that Hand Trimmer. I could have used it last turn to force them to discard one card, but I wanted to go a little crazy, but that was clearly not the right play. Number go up, yeah. Number go up releases good brain chemical. So, I mean, there's literally no... The only way that I lose this game is if I just never draw energy or if I only flip tails. You know, if you're watching this and you're like, wow, I wish PTCGO was more like TCG Pocket, goated. I wish PTCGO was more like TCG Pocket. Well, we're gonna be flipping a couple of coins today. We're gonna be flipping, you know, a few coins today. Let's get the Wiglett. I'm going to put the TM evolution into play. And then if I can Bibarel for a Shiinotic, you're all going to be like, damn, Pilot, you're a brilliant deck builder. I want to play with your deck. Okay, well, we could still potentially do it. I mean, yeah, I can't use Surfer. I have to use Bibarel. Hyper, hey, we got it! Oh my god, I'm literally the greatest deck builder in history. And then... I mean, I don't need to grab anything else, right? I'm just gonna Surfer. Yeah, we're just gonna Surfer. Did you know that Butthole Surfer was the original name for Finger 11? Well, now you do. Congratulations, you've learned useless information. All right. So believe it or not, using Iono here actually isn't the dumbest thing in the world because it would force them to draw an extra card. But, you know, I put a Surfer in this deck. I want to use Surfer, okay? I want Surfer to have some sort of usefulness. I have been... Out of all the cards from Surging Sparks... Oh, baby. Oh, baby! Okay, well, they have to concede now. Those are the rules of Wugtrio. But out of all of the cards from Surging Sparks, Surfer has been... Hey, they flip tails! Youngsters are always legal, Naya. So Surfer, by far the most disappointing card from Surging Sparks. I thought, oh yeah, this is really going to help Iron Valiant. This is going to help, you know, Baby Blood Moon Ursa Luna, Iron Valiant. Played it on stream. Surfer is useless. It's just a terrible card. It should be good though, right? Like Bird Keeper was a good card, but that's because it always drew you 3 cards. Surfer, like, it maybe draws you 1 or 2 in most situations. It's just, you get fooled by those luscious locks and those that any belly button. And I mean, I guess this means he killed a Sharpedo because that's a shark's tooth. I mean, that's a little weird that you'd brag about hurting a Sharpedo. So yeah, this is the whole strategy, is you just force them to go to sleep and then they can't do anything. And that's it. That's the whole strategy. They just go to sleep and then they can't do anything and then you win the game. Very exciting stuff. We're going to hand trimmer them. Force them to get rid of a card. I have a regional stamp Surfer. Hey, that could be worth like $10 one day. And Walking Plane. Oh yeah, we got the Wugtrio mill. We have a bunch of different Shiinotic builds. The one I'm most excited for is Shiinotic FROSLASS, which just attacks with Shiinotic. I mean, it shouldn't be this crazy. Oh, they got the Life Sucker Ceruledge. All right, so I don't really need to Iono. Like, I have Miriam. That's like a good enough hand. I don't really need to do anything. I could, you know, attack with Wugtrio. I could knock out a Charcadet. Oh, I was like, are we going to go 6-0? I could knock out a Charcadet if they're playing the 60 hit point one. So what I found through testing Shiinotic is that you have to play it in a single prize deck. Because what you want to have happen is that you want one of your Pokemon to get knocked out, then you promote Shiinotic, you put them asleep, and then you... Okay, well, that's fine. And then you put them to sleep, and then they play with your balls. And then you switch it out of the active. So I do play 4 Switch cards. Remember, Switch Cart does not work, because Switch Cart only works on basics. And then you have Surfer. You know, there's no... Okay, that's cool. There's no item that reduces retreat cost by 2 for stage 1s, which is annoying, but it's fine. I accept it. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna... No, I probably shouldn't Iono, right? I probably should not do that. I should not do that. Get it? Because like Shiinotic, but like should not. Should not. Never mind. All right, well, we got another Wugtrio. The deck is working. The flips are happening. You know, we're flipping out over here. I can win in 2 turns. I am going to win in 2 turns. I was like, I'm going to win in 2 turns. Oh my God, that was so much energy. They're going to do so much damage. And I'm not disappointed by Cyrano or Serrano, however you want to pronounce it. I guess it's probably Cyrano, right? Because Serrano is like a pepper, and isn't that spelled differently? So I think it's Cyrano. But I think this card does get better post-rotation, just because, you know, we will have item lock. Oh, they're playing Lady, they're playing Explorer's Guidance. They clearly haven't watched Trust Your Pilot's video on how to play Ceruledge. You have Legacy Energy, no Heroes Tape. Get that crap out of here. We don't want no stupid Heroes Tape. No, I mean, Survival Brace could be a thing, but Dusclops and Dust Noir. Did they just... Yeah, so if you just stay asleep, you lose the game. They didn't end their turn, they lost the game. All right, 2 heads, just put them out of their misery. Just flip 2 heads. Thank you. That was literally the perfect game from Wugtrio Mill. They only took 2 prizes. We're playing against a deck that just takes knockouts every single turn without trying too hard, and they only took 2 prizes because they don't play Switch cards, or we milled them, or I'm amazing because we have the toes out. So this was the first game of the stream. We won handily, well, I guess footily, and it's all downhill from here. I don't think there's any way that I lose this game. Yes, we have a very crappy bench right now, but next turn we have the Morelull. Yes, I probably shouldn't have put the Counter Gain on the Shiinotic, but okay, don't worry about it, okay? We had to draw more cards. Bad things happened. They have the Magnezone. We have the developer of Twin Leaf here who has confirmed that Twin Leaf is releasing in 2025. I mean, technically it released in 2024, but that's a secret. We're not allowed to talk about it. But they should be playing not the Magnezone. I completely forgot that this card still existed because they should be playing the That wasn't me. That wasn't me. So the Metang is just an easier version of this. Like, yes, it's slightly more powerful than Metang, but like Metang is a stage 1, so you don't need the rare candy. So that's just more room. And it's like, you can't say that, oh, this is an old build, because they're playing the new Archaludon from Stellar Crown that gives all of your Pokemon with Metal Energy free retreat, but they don't realize that, oh god, PTCGO, they don't realize that sleep doesn't let you retreat. And they're still asleep. Yeah, you get closer to more Metal Energy. I know, you're telling me everything I know, episode. I mean, you're just repeating what we already know. All right, I think if you draw Gardenia, you have to play Gardenia. Those are literally the rules here. Okay, I shouldn't, thanks, PDC. Yes, I understand that Gardenia is a trash card. Thank you, PDCGL. Thank you, PDCGL. How would I have known that Gardenia is the worst card ever made? All right, so, you know what? Naya said, put down the other Cleffa. I'm putting down the other Cleffa. We are so far ahead. Ms. Shiinotic feet are disgusting. What do you mean? Okay, well, oh god, that's gonna mess things up. What do you mean? Those little nubs are nice. What, the finger? Can you imagine those fingers? Those fingers. Could you imagine toe fingers like those? Those would be nuts. Could you imagine those just all over your face and accidentally going in your mouth? And do you think Shiinotic's eyes are there, or do you think they're just holes? There's no toe fingers? In my mind there are, but do you think Shiinotic has eyes? Or are those just like holes that they put their fingers in, and that's how they get their light shiny? You know, it's like Rudolph. There's Rudolph in the Pokemon world, and with Shiinotic, it's like, oh, my light's not bright enough. Okay, let me finger your eye holes. Let me put two fingers each. Oh, I can put 2 fingers in each hole. They're just holes. Thank you, Miles. I'm glad you have firsthand experience. What is a hole even? Exactly. Wait, they're still asleep. Sorry, I got distracted. They're still asleep. I'm playing a deck that's supposed to be attacking with Shiinotic, but, you know, we'll take the FROSLASS. So I should probably start attacking at some point, even though it might cost me the game. Wait, why don't I play Reversal Energy in this deck? It is now dawning on me that maybe Reversal Energy should be in this deck instead of Grass Energy Counter Gain. Only took me a very long time to figure that one out. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I think we Iono, because I do have to be a little concerned right now about the Shiinotic just, you know, dying. And then I'd like to get a Grass Energy. Absolutely busted. Remember, do not evolve. Do not evolve. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Okay, and then we just go Calming Light. Oh, they did wake up, so that's good. And then this is the one time I don't want to flip any heads. Okay, literally the one time I don't want to. Thank you. So this means they don't activate Gift Energy. If they have a Pheasant Skibidi, they don't activate that. They would have stayed asleep anyways, but that's hilarious. But I kind of want to get this game on the road here because I've already won this one. So if I just sacrifice a Cleffa, I think that's GG, right? Just force them to knock out one of the Cleffa. Even if they use Star Chronos and knock out, like they could go Counter Catcher KO FROSLASS, Boss's Orders KO the other FROSLASS, then we're in trouble. Oh, they got the busted old Super Rod with the headache-inducing effect. It's actually pretty cool, but it does give you a bit of a headache. And Talby, we're playing Shiinotic FROSLASS, and you're telling me to put a Monkey Dory in this deck? You think there's space for that? I'm playing a 4-4 Shiinotic, and you're like, oh no, you gotta put Monkey Dory in there. No, that is not going to happen. That's a very fast rod. Yeah, they're playing with their rods super fast. But there are older cards from, you know, they had to code in the old cards from Black and White and X and Y that were reprinted. Like, damn, I gotta put work into this game. And Daniel, what do you mean we don't think about Pokemon orifices and what they can and can't be used for? What are you thinking about? You're the weird one for not thinking about that. We're just being normal. Like, do you think in the Pokemon world that somebody, you know, I've talked about how, you know, if Pokemon were real, people would try to marry a Lopunny like day one. But do you think if Pokemon marriage was not allowed, you can still bet that somebody would catch a Lopunny and teach it double team, and then have those copies use double team, and then like technically that's just like an orgy, right? A Pokemon orgy. And that's what people would do because they're sick. There's people who've put thought and time into that in their brains. They've wasted days thinking about teaching their Lopunny double team so they can do things with it, and that's just gross. Yeah, see, exactly. Clamburglar agrees. People who do that, they're very sick in the head, and they need help, but they're just not going to get it. It's so unfortunate. Okay, I think I need some energy. So let's go bug catching set. What tools do I have left? We have Counter Gain and De-Evolution, so that's cool. We all know, yeah, the people who are the worst when it comes to the lore are the devs themselves. And I mean, I probably shouldn't put the Counter Gain down. So let's just go Grasping Draw. What do you mean leave? I'm telling you about the sickos who are out there. You know, I'm warning you about the crazy people in this world who would think about that kind of stuff. Not me, right? I'm not the weird one. I'm the one who watches the weird people. I look out for the weird people. You know, you don't have to worry about the Watchmen. You know, nobody has to watch the Watchmen. You know, I haven't watched it, you know, but I'm assuming that's the whole plot, is that, you know, you can leave the Watchmen in charge, and that's totally okay, and nothing else matters. Okay, so they're definitely going to Star Chronos this turn, as long as they don't. Okay. As long as they don't have bosses hors d'oeuvres, we're going to be fine. But I have to find a way to take a prize card, so I have to knock out that Magnemite. Okay, well, I don't have to knock out that Magnemite. I was like, I have to knock out that Magnemite. Well, if they evolve into Magnezone, I don't have to. So if they take 2 turns, I should still probably counter capture the Magnemite or the Magnezone or whatever it is. Just because the FROSLASS Pangs will chew up their bench Pokemon. The Dialga, it's going to do Dialga things, okay? It's a very... No. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's really fine. As long as they don't bosses this coming turn. That is what the problem... That's where the problems will arise, is if they knock out the other FROSLASS. Okay, so they're gonna put more energy. They just need 1 more. If they put 1 more on there, they're taking a second turn. They just can't get another bosses. That's it. That's the difference between me winning and losing. I am gonna have to check the deck. We will need to get that second FROSLASS back up and running. Okay, just knock out my Cleffa. It's very simple. You have nothing that you have to do, Shadow. I bet they've seen Sonic 3. Press 1 if you've seen Sonic 3. Press 2 if you went to see Mufasa. And press 3 if you haven't seen either of them, because movie theaters are like the telephones of 2024. No one goes there. Hey, FROSLASS is great. And nobody saw it. Well, technically, if you're a boomer, you've seen the original Lion King. But I don't want to see a live action. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to see a live action Mufasa movie. I'd rather see an animated one. Okay, this is weird. I mean, the fact that they use Judge is good for us. Have they played an Ace Spec or something? Well, if they have Prime Catcher, we're screwed. So no Prime Catcher and everything's fine. The Hyper Aroma. I mean, I can't really use the Hyper Aroma. God, I hate Hyper Aroma. This card is so bad. You never get it when you need it. It's like, oh yeah, I need Hyper Aroma turn 2 after Buddy-Buddy Poffining. And it's like, nah, you'll just draw into your stage 1s naturally. That's fine. Okay. We're not taking any prizes. I can Iono to 5. We can play with our Rod. I always enjoy that. Okay, so we burn the Hyper Aroma. Oh yeah, I put a Rhapsody on the deck. Forgot about that. Okay. So I should probably have checked to see what's in the deck. That's okay. So let's go Snorunt FROSLASS. Snorunt FROSLASS Energy. de-evolution on this guy. We're gonna go get another Snorunt. So all I need is Counter Gain or Energy, or I guess Bug Catching Set could also help. I cannot have a nothing turn. I think if I do nothing, then we're just kind of out of it. Okay, well that's pretty good. So we have Bug Catching Set, that's great. That is perfect. And then we go Bug Catching Set again. Well, I mean, the Rap's just kind of useless. We don't really need that in this matchup. Okay, so I don't have a way to get another Snorunt, so there's no reason to not bench that. Let's go Retreat. Okay, thank you, PDCGL. And then Calming Light. And this is the reason why I thought Shiinotic might be a thing, is because Latios EX exists, and that's Retreat, not Switch. And then, you know, I never thought we'd see our Chaladon. Well, that's just, you know, one piece of the puzzle. Okay. You wouldn't, I think I went one game when I was testing. I think there was one game where I went 0 for 6 on Spiral Rush. Okay. All right. I will take a prize card on the Radiant Greninja. I currently don't have an attack next turn. So it might come down to Sleep Flips. So we're knocking out the Greninja. I mean, I'm going to have another FROSLASS. I mean, it's looking... Yeah, they just have the free retreat. Wait, why would they do that? Unless they have a Prime Catcher. But why would they do that even if they have a Prime Catcher? You would Prime Catcher into the Mew. Scramble Switch! Okay, out of all the ace specs I was expecting to see, I was not expecting to see Scramble Switch. And especially the newer Scramble Switch with the old Super Rod. That is a choice. You know, we got the Pokemon Go Rare Candy, we got the, what is that, Dragon Majesty Super Rod, and then the new Scramble Switch, and we got the Ultra Prism PAL pads. I don't understand you, Shadow. And they're playing Magnezone? Okay. We're gonna... Oh yeah, the power... I hate Powered Glass. I always, you know, go look at feat stuff. People doing feat stuff after I end my turn. And then it's like Powered Glass activates and I come back 10 minutes later and it's like, oh yeah, my timer timed out. All right, we got this. Well, actually we don't, but we do. Oh no, wait, we do. Okay, oh God. Oh yeah, okay. So we go, we're gonna Night Stretcher. We're gonna go get Shiinotic. We have the Counter Gain. Press 1 if we have a chance to win this game. Press 2 if you have realistic expectations about life. Okay, look at how many supporters we have. Okay, we got this. We have 2 counter catchers. We have a Counter Gain. We can literally win this game if the coin flips go marginally okay. Okay. And I mean, if I pull an Eevee and I just flip a million heads, we're also in there. All right, so we're not going to put Radiant's Arena down. We're going to go Spiral Rush. We're going to flip 10 heads and it's going to be good. Okay. Ah. Kilometers, I thought you guarantee this game was already won. Yeah, it's already won because they're flipping tails. They're not playing, they got rid of their Scramble. Wait, why'd they use Scramble Switch? That was their one chance to win the game, was keeping their Scramble Switch hidden. Because I don't play Airy. Airy's for losers. I'm not a loser, I'm a sucker. All right, so we have the Radiant's Arena to, you know, not let your Shiinotics get completely destroyed right away. They needed to not use the Scramble Switch. That was like their win condition, was keeping the Scramble Switch a secret. So we're going to be... Oh man, it'd be so awesome. Damn right, Naya. It'd be so awesome if we can win with Spiral Rush. That would be the greatest, that'd be the greatest thrill. That'd be the greatest rush. That'd be the greatest rush since Geddy Lee's band. Ah, the boomers know what I'm talking about there. Press 1 if you're a boomer. And can you believe that the developer of this game spent so much time getting this animation? I can't even tell you how many different sleep animations there's been. And it's like, you still can't even play the game properly. But this has to be like the 4th or 5th different sleep animation, right? I think Poison has been at 5 different ones. They keep changing the amount of purple bubbles and then they change that. But like, this has to be like the 3rd or 4th, right? I've been playing this game for 3 years. This is not what sleep used to look like. Oh, baby. They conceded. They knew. I mean, they ruined a perfectly good moment, but I did show you that FROSLASS with Shiinotic can beat people off. Yes, they were playing the wrong Archaladon, but it's not my fault the ELO and PDCGL is so bad, and as soon as you get out of the 1500s and into the 1400s and maybe the 1300s, because some bad things happen, that it's not my fault that PDCGL is such a terribly made game, because you know what makes up for that? My expert deck building. Assuming they're playing the Dax Bum that I think they're playing, this should be a very fun matchup. Because the Dax Bun will fully heal their Pokemon, but it gets rid of all their energy. So I think what I do here, let's bug catching set first, see what we get. Well, that was fine. Okay, so let's go attach, retreat. I think I just draw a bunch of cards. And then we go TM Evolution. I'm not gonna Iono because, okay, of course. I'm not gonna Iono because PDCGL likes to screw me over after I use stuff like Iono and then give me no supporters. So I wanted to, you know, unscrew myself. And Dragonite, I don't have early memories of live because I didn't play till I had no other choice. Yeah, if only I'd have that information. If only I'd had that information. Oh, this is beautiful. You know, I suffered for you. Are they gonna play a TM? Don't do it. Just go for your Arceus. Don't get your Dax Bum. Because Dax Bun heals upon evolution. This is an attacking Dax Bun deck. This is an attacking Dax Bun deck. Remember when the bench, yeah, remember when the bench Pokemon were swears? Remember when the game was like a million times slower? I remember. Okay, so let's go attach that there. We're gonna go get another snow runt. What do you mean if you didn't migrate on day one like an idiot? Remember 3 years ago? We had faith in the Pokemon Company. They have tarnished that. That is, I haven't played Elden Ring, but I think that's like an Elden Ring word. They have tarnished it. You know, we were all excited. All us idiots. Remember February 22nd, 2022? We're like, oh man, TCG Live comes out today. The first, you know, warning bell should have been that it released like it. What the hell is that it released an hour late? It was like, oh yeah, TCG Live's gonna launch at 12 p.m. on February 22nd. Get excited. 12 p.m. rolls around. Still not here. Hour later. Still not here. And then, oh yeah, the mobile version on iPhone, that's randomly missing. Oh, don't worry. We're working on it. 2 months later. Oh, the iPhone version's finally available. And episode, well, I will say, wait, no, oh my god, that is crazy. We lose the game. They win the game. Wait, no, we can still win with Spiral Rush. Okay, so okay, no, remember, the Enamorous is not protected. So in 13 turns, this dude will get knocked out. But the Enamorous is not protected by its own ability. Trondro, thank you. Okay, so I think we just Arven for Hyper Aroma. Go get the Snow Runt. And we just get the Counter Gain. Yeah, and then remember when the Zacian bug in the trailer was hilarious. We just thought, oh, you know, it's just a natural problem. Of course, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so I guess we just go Counter Gain on this guy, Grasping Draw. As long as that Manaphy is in the active, I guess that's okay. So the FROSLASS will hit the Dax Bun and the Enamorant. Wait, why can't I, I just want to read the card. So yeah, prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to each of your Pokemon that has any psychic energy attached. They literally knew. They knew coming into this, oh, we're going to be facing a FROSLASS deck. And episode, yeah. Well, I mean, technically you already are, right? You're making your own game. Well, you're making your own website client for legal reasons. Your own client. Or your own, no, it's not a client, your own simulator. There it is, simulator. That doesn't use any copyrighted, oh, no, that's fine. Except for the fact when they use Blossom Tail. Okay, this is bad, but we can still beat them off. Okay, that's one thing I always pride myself on, is I can always beat people off no matter what. I just have to get rid of this stupid Enamorus. And then we'll be fine. Get rid of the Enamorus. Game is over. And episode, hey, I would happily take their money as well. They could pay me for whatever. I mean, I could do feat stuff, whatever they want. All right, so... I mean, do I just Iono or do we just go for it? I think we just retreat, Shiinotic, Calming Light. We just got to go for it. They got Bravery Charm. Oh, right. It's all abilities. Oh, no. Oh, we're kind of screwed, aren't we? No, this is fine. I forgot about that. Calming Light's also an ability. Okay, well, as long as we don't flip tails on... Aw, crap. Yeah, I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay, so... the way that I win this game is I have to Iono them next turn. Oh, this is going to be so... this is going to be not fun. We're going to have to sit through the animation every time. And that's going to be kind of boring. Alright, sure? Okay, yeah, we just gotta go for it. Alright, I have never believed there's no reason... Wait, no, Enamorus isn't protected! Oh, I forgot about that! I'm such an idiot, but I'm a god at Pokemon cards. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna Spiral Rush. I guess I'd rather flip tails on Spiral Rush. No, don't do that! That's bad. I want the dude to be stuck in the active. That would be... Ah, there we go. Okay, they're not going to play Switch cards, right? There's no way they have more than 2 Switch cards in this deck. You have tacked an Enamorus for this matchup. You have a Dax Bun. You have 2 Switches. There's no way you have more things, okay? You are literally playing a deck designed to beat me off. But you've only taken 2 prizes, and we've been playing for like 10 minutes. So, I've got this. The problem is they're just gonna, you know, get the Enamorus back, and that's really bad. Oh my god! There's no freaking way! There is no freaking way that this is the world that we're living in right now. That is not possible. That is literally impossible. That they have Penny. Why do you have Penny in this deck? What is happening? Yeah, they gotta be stream sniping. That doesn't even make any sense. Okay, this is fine. Oh my god, they just repower it back up. We're playing Peekaboo with their hand. Yeah, they were like, oh man, I heard someone's running around with a FROSLASS deck. And the episode, and Mahone also said if you have a deck and then you swap out a card and add a different card, you are guaranteed to start that card. It has happened so many times where I'll put in like a Blood Moon Ursaluna, then boom, immediate start Blood Moon Ursaluna, nobody else. Okay, just have to flip heads like 10 times. Oh my god, ah. So I think that's automatic GG, right? This is not going on the YouTube video. But yeah, this is GG because they take a knockout with Arceus, and then they'll take a knockout with Enamorus. So there's nothing that I can... And this is taking forever. So... Oh my god. Can I give them... I've already conceded, by the way. This game was insane. Oh yeah, and PDCGL... That's how much PDCGL hates me when you concede during things happening. The game literally just skipped the end screen. The PDCGL was like, you don't get to see the end screen. You don't get to see your opponent gloat. Again, super well-made game. This is a very awkward starting hand. Like, I can go get the Voltorb. I feel like we don't have the Voltorb. Right, so we're just going to go for it. We're going to sell out. The Voltorb was probably going to be prized. It wasn't. I'm going to need several things to go right here. Okay, so we have... I mean, I guess I could have just gone for Turbo Energize, right? That would have been the same kind of thing. All right, so we go Arven for Switch Cart, That's very important. Then we go for Switch Cart, and I guess Rescue Board in case they don't take a KO. So then we go Switch Cart. I'm gonna attach that. We might be able to just Icy Wind, which is really bad. We're gonna Icy Wind next turn, which won't actually knock out a Ceruledge, which is absolutely pathetic. Okay, so yeah, the way that Hisuian Voltorb is worded is that is correct. So choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon, attach an energy to each. So it's not a Turbo Energize where you can attach 2. It's a 1 to each. And Mr. Mountain Bidoof, you have to do it the opposite way. You have to give them a sub first and then time them out. They're playing a Azumarill Ceruledge. Okay, they're really whacking off. And my Distar pile is having some tough times over there. And Shiny Ray, that was actually good, but I have the Twin Leaf Early Access pinned. We can't get rid of that. Okay, so they're going to Aqua Return. We're going to Iono. I'm going to Icy Wind. Hopefully they stay asleep. They're not playing any Switch cards in that deck. Oh yeah, we're going hard to the cards, baby. We're going for an Icy Wind. They're going to flip tails. Hey, see, who needs Shiinotic when Jinx just puts them to sleep anyways? You know, Jinx reminds me of I Am Legend's mom just on the image and the fact that, you know, it puts you to sleep from talking. Okay. So if they place... No! Okay, but I don't think they have it. Oh, they do have it because they're playing a Azumarill. Okay, but they need a Night Stretcher. Okay, so they don't got it. We've definitely lost, but they don't have it. Okay, so 4, it's 30 plus 20. I mean, if I just take the KO... Okay, so I think what I have to do is KO the Azumarill and then just hope they have a trash turn. And Mr. Mountain Dude, due to your account status... You can only ask for feet picks in my stream. You can't go to Pokimane stream and ask for feet picks. That's just, you know, you gotta save that for here. Okay? So they can retreat off the energy. If they top deck an energy, they can Radiant Greninja. But if they Aqua Return, then we're talking. Oh, this is great. This is great. We got Morelull. I think I play with my balls. That's always a good strategy here. And then we go... I think I put the Morelull down because they're definitely going to knock it out, right? They're 100% knocking out the Morelull. So we go retreat into the Morelull. End turn. They're going to knock it out. Yes, it'll put them back on even prizes, but that's okay. Because then I can use, you know, this isn't how it's supposed to go. You're not supposed to be using Icy Wind to take prizes. But I can Mew, I can Pheasantipity. All we have to do is just win. All we have to do is win. Very simple stuff. Okay, that's fine. Well, now I wish I had done this oppositely. Okay, so we go boss's orders. There's still a very slight chance that we win. It will require me attacking with Shiinotic, though. And that is probably not going to happen. But there's always a chancey. Okay, okay. Terrible hand. How do I do the thing in this deck? All right, so I guess I have to put the double turbo on the Shiinotic. What am I even doing right now? Just paying me that in Canadian. So yeah, it's much less than it should be. How dare they? Okay, we have Prime Catcher. I have double turbos. The Azumarill one-shots me, but what people don't know is that Azumarill beats itself off, so I can knock out the Azumarill, but I have to find my grass energy, which isn't going to happen. And I can't force sudden death. Oh man, seriously, I can't force sudden death? Can I force sudden death? I mean, there is a world where I force sudden death. But I can't force sudden death here. It has to be Shiinotic. You gotta flip, buddy. You gotta flip some heads on Spiral Rush. Okay, so we're doing 20 less damage. They're gonna put 50, so they'll have 70 left. So you literally need 1 heads. That is it. You have 1 head. That's all we need, and we can win this game. Mr. Mountain Badoo, it only works on, yeah, like we have to get it from the deck. I need to get my grass energy from the deck. I can't search my deck. I think I have Earthen Vessel in there. I think Earthen Vessel's in the deck, but I can't be sure. Okay, they're edging themselves while beating themselves off. That's always good. Okay, so Shiinotic has to win. I mean, I think I just put up the Mew, right? Like, why would I not? Okay. There's experience share. That doesn't really help me out. Okay, so let's go Pheasantipity first. Come on, bro. Lots of water energy. We can't do that one. Okay, so let's put experience share on, and that doesn't matter. I just gotta believe in the heart of the cards here, don't I? Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, so, I mean, I think I have to Iono them no matter what, right? Because an 8-card hand is just not going to do it. So we have to get an Earthen Vessel off of this or just some really bad cards. Okay, that's bad. That's a water energy. We don't want the water energy. We have Radiant Greninja. Okay, okay. This is, I built the deck perfectly. I would rather have not had to, you know, shuffle my deck. Okay, nope. Radiant Greninja, I've always believed in you. You've always been my favorite. Oh wait, no, that's, okay. I wasn't about to say anything mean and hurtful. Ah, there we go. We got, okay. 1 heads. All it takes is 1 heads and we can win this game. It is that simple. 1 heads, game is over. Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, they're still probably going to win, but I am going to math my way to victory here. And Mr. Mountain Dew, hey, you got your money back. There we go. Wait, you were at 69 before. Now you've ruined it. Okay, so they can't have a boss's orders. Boss's orders loses me the game. They could have an energy. I know they have Luminion, so Luminion is also like a losing scenario card. Earthen Vessel, so they're thinning to Greninja to try and draw either Luminion or just a boss's. And Shiny Ray, rarely timed out, but, you know, you got a free sub. It's like going to Subway and buying a gift card to get you get a free sub. Okay, so if they get Luminion, we lose. Just come on. Let me win. Let me win this one. You know, you get featured in a YouTube video. What could be better than that? Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Okay, so I have to do the thing. We also have to flip on the energy sticker. Okay, we have to flip on the, oh my God, it's all coming down to this. Oh my God, this is insane. Okay, everybody, hold on to your cheeks. Think of me while your heads. No, that was the game-winning card. Okay, so I have to double turbo this guy. And then we have to Iono. So we go Iono them down to 1, and then the sleep has to stick. And then, of course, we get double switch because we would have won the game if we got the energy sticker. And then we're going to draw. Okay, so we have to put them to sleep. Yeah, we can't use any shenanigans. All right, it's all going to come down to a coin flip. This is the most TCG Pocket deck ever made. No, we had it. All right, well, YouTube audience, you get to see the just horribleness happening. You get to experience it. You get to experience the BM. I tried to make Shiinotic work, okay? I tried to make this thing work. The only real partner, hey, I can play this grass energy, apparently. The only real partner is Jinx. Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, my God! I'm so sorry. I told you earlier, I activated the big effects glitch, and you gotta restart when that happens. I'm so sorry. That is PDCGL. The PDCGL hates all of us. You know, it'll totally be fixed in 2025, though.